Hello, hello. Part fucking 2 again. I don't know, the iPad keeps saying my storage is full when it's not. Which is pissing me off because I know why. I'm just not gonna say it because when I went off on a tangent, it fucking said it to me again. So we're just not gonna say that. Someone doesn't like it. Anyways, my dream. I didn't even get into the damn thing. So the first one really wasn't, I don't know. It kind of led into the second one, I guess. That's what it felt like, but all I remember in that one, it almost looked like an old schoolhouse, actually. Like, I don't know, it reminded me of, because in schools and stuff, or just public buildings where they have the ramp, it's like a handicap ramp, but not really. It doesn't go up. It's just where they put the black carpet to enter the building or whatever. So I was walking through a doorway like that, and it was kind of set up like a school because it had like a room over here and a room over here. I don't know. I think there was more than two rooms, but there was only two rooms that I walked into. So could be like an apartment building for all I know, but it was like doorway, hallway, room, room. So like straight ahead was a room, and then there's a room off to the side, and that's it basically. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But anyways, the room straight ahead was like a break room. Anywhere, a normal break room. I don't know, had TVs in it, like a little. It had a little TV, and it was on like a white plastic table, like them long tables that I don't know, they fold up and you use them for events and crap, that type of shit. Like you can rent them. It was one of those, so it was just like a temporary table, and there really wasn't anything else in there. I mean, it looked like a fucking break room basically. And then in the other room was like a salon, but not really. Like, I don't know, it didn't look like a full salon. There was a chair there, and there was like a place to cut hair ultimately, and it was me in the dream walking around and whatever. And I legit have my hair license, so I can cut hair and do whatever. And that's what it was in the dream. But it's not always the faces, places, people, whatever, like I said, so keep that in mind. But I'm not even naming other people because sometimes I can be representing somebody else, because I'm not the only fucking hairstylist out there in the world, you know what I mean? And I am in other people's energies. But besides that, I had a plate. It was a paper plate with barbecue chicken on it. There was 2 pieces of barbecue chicken, and I was carrying this fucking plate everywhere. I'm like, I can't. I want to eat my fucking chicken. Is what is what I was thinking. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the problem was. Like, why I couldn't eat the chicken. But I kept making a mess with it. I got the barbecue sauce on my fingers. I got it on my shirt. And I'm like, because the way I held the plate like this. Of course I'm going to get barbecue sauce on myself. I'm like, why am I holding the chicken like this? But I still want it. Like, I want the chicken. So I think I brought it into the salon first. Yeah, because my client wasn't ready or something. And I don't know, I was waiting to give this person a haircut or something. I don't know, but I'm like, ooh, I can eat it now. And I went to go get a piece of it. I ended up getting one piece, and I'm like, one tiny piece. I'm like, oh, good. I got a tiny piece. And then something interrupted. I don't know. I didn't get the fucking chicken again. I'm like looking at it going, I'm really hungry. Like, what the shit? I want to eat this. The chicken represents something else. It just does. I don't know. Because I really love that chicken. But, there's like a sweet barbecue sauce too. Which there is a real sweet barbecue sauce that I do love. But anyways, like legit, can't remember the fucking name of it though. So anyways, I ended up moving. I don't know why that flashed like that. I ended up moving the chicken plate into the break room, basically. And then my client came in and was sitting down in the salon, and there were cops there. There was 2 cops. I don't know what the fucking cops were doing there. Like, I don't know why they were there, but they were in the break room too. And They were talking about something. They weren't talking to me because they were just there. I don't even know why the hell they were there. I just remember their uniforms. And I was like, I really want to eat this fucking chicken, but now my fucking client's over there. I can't eat it. And I'm like, yes, I can. I literally carried it even off the plate, like it was strung together. Like, whoop, I'm just gonna take it with me wherever I go. I'm taking my chicken. I don't know. You think it would have been cold by then? Like, why would you want? I don't know, or dirty or something. The way I was carrying it just was not the best. But I did end up getting to eat some of it. Like, I sat there in the break room and I'm like, you people can wait. I'm eating my fucking chicken. So I was sitting there with the cops eating my chicken, at least some of it. And then I was like, all right, I only made a little bit of a mess because it's just on my fingers. Finger licking good, whatever. I don't need to wash my hands, is what, finger licking good. Because I didn't wash my hands in the dream. And then, because I wasn't covered in it anymore, and I went and did a haircut or something. I don't know. I didn't even see myself do the haircut, but I knew that was what was going on. I was going to go do the damn haircut. So anyways, there was that. That was the end of that. Don't fucking know. Maybe it'll make sense to me later. Who knows? Could have something to do with barbecue. Or maybe you want barbecue chicken. Maybe I do. I'm not big on barbecue, though. I really am not. That could have represented somebody else. I do like that sweet sauce, though. I'll eat a couple pieces of barbecue chicken, but that's not the one thing that I would carry around. Somebody else was carrying around chicken, just saying. Or the chicken's representing someone else, and they're making a mess, who knows. But anyways, the next dream. So, this one started off really weird. I was sitting in my kitchen, which usually when I have dreams of a house, it's my house. I mean, I had a dream the other night that I haven't shared on here yet because it's like you can't see me and stuff. It's just me talking. But that was in a different house. Like, it felt like my house in the dream, but it looked completely different. It looked like a fucking castle and shit. This one didn't. This looked like my legit house. Only part of it because I didn't go very far. Like, I was in the kitchen, but the kitchen was dark. All the lights were off. And I was sitting at the counter. And it was just me and my tablet. And I was watching a reading. I think I might have been watching my damn self, just saying. I don't know, but in the dream I was sitting there watching something, whatever it was, in the dark. And then I saw a crack of light, like the bed, because there's a bedroom off from my kitchen in real life, and I'm not saying it's that specific person, it's just that's what it was in the dream. Dreams are symbolic, trust me, they are. Sometimes it really is the people, but not always. Like, you can't go by that, because like I said, sometimes I'm somebody completely different in my dream. Like, that's just how dreams work. And that's what confuses people a lot of the times too, but not always. Some dreams are premonitions, it all depends. But there was like the door was cracked and I could see the light because the light was on in that bedroom. And because I'm sitting there in the dark just looking at the cracked light, and I'm being quiet, watching whatever I'm watching, which I could hear the talking, like, from my tablet, and I'm like, why am I being so quiet if this is going on? Because whoever's in there would hear this anyways. But it didn't seem to be a problem, and I didn't understand why, because I'm like, the person doesn't even know I'm sitting here, but they can hear it. I don't know, it was weird in the dream. So all of a sudden, because there's two closets in that room, and they got the double doors and stuff, because it's like a his and hers type thing. That's like the master bedroom, I guess you could say, in the house, because there's whatever, that's like the master bedroom in the house. And I saw the person in there get up and go like that, like tap on the door like that, like kind of making bangs, but they weren't very loud. They started off kind of light, and when I looked up I was like, that's right under my bedroom. In real life it isn't under my bedroom, like it's a separate section of the house, but it's off in the kitchen where I legit hear the fucking bags, just saying, because people are loud in this house. You know, because that gate will slam and it really pisses me off because when I close it, it's really quiet. Just saying. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that because I'm talking about my dream. So this man was in there doing that, and then like bang, 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 and then slammed the fucking door, the closet one, and I was like, what the shit? Why are you slamming doors and banging around? You know, because he's all by himself in there. You know, the light was on though, which is could be a sense of vulnerability with the lights on in a bedroom. Just saying, seems the heart space, the heart of the home, the kitchen was in the dark. Was dark. Maybe a dark heart. Who knows? But anyways, or being left in the dark, feeling left in the dark. I don't fucking know. It could be it has multiple meanings depending. I just heard it's a dark heart. It's the dark heart Care Bear that doesn't fucking care. It's not a Care Bear, it's a I don't give a fuck bear. Oh, I don't know why that just popped in my head. So anyways, he did that. And then I'm like, what the hell? So then I pan over and I looked in front of me at the garage door. And the door was off the hinges. Like, there was no door there. There was just the doorway. And at first, before I even saw that, I saw the camera. Like, there's a little camera that was in the basement that I unplugged. And it's getting moved and stuff. And like, my kid's father told me he was going to put it in the garage. Like, legit, in real life, not in the dream. And, I don't know, in the dream, I was facing the garage, and I saw the camera, and I'm like, what is that? Because I didn't know what it was because it was dark. And then I'm like, oh, it's a camera. Why is it facing in the kitchen? Why is it facing me when it should be facing the garage? And then I heard in my head in the dream, because if an intruder comes in, it will still catch them, and you can see him in the house versus just in the garage, is what I heard in my head. I was like, I didn't even ask the question out loud, and it was like, the voices above were fucking telling me, but it was the man in the bedroom that said it, like it was his voice. And I'm like, oh, okay. Basically, but I'm like, But anyways, then the one little fucking camera turned into a TV screen sitting on top of totes, like plastic totes. And it was connected to TVs and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is a little bit of an elaborate system for just a little camera. Even though it didn't look elaborate, it kind of looked kind of old, like ancient, so it could be old devices or an outdated security system that's been re-implemented, or maybe it's just I don't know, because sometimes when things, it doesn't look new, it just could be history. Either history repeating itself, or it's someone from your past, or people you know, like, because I said history is going to collide with the future kind of thing. That could be something like that, like with the fact that the devices aren't new, or someone's using old devices. You know, it is what it is. I don't really know. Because the camera was new, but everything else wasn't. And it was just stacked up on totes of crap. But it was blocking the garage. And I walked over there because I'm like, And the garage, the light wasn't on in the garage either, but it was like early morning, or it felt early morning. It didn't feel like evening when the sun goes down. It felt like right before the sun peaks up, like, you know how you can see everything in there, but there's still some shadowy spots because the sun's not completely shining through the windows, basically. It's kind of what it looked like. And there was, like I said, there was like crap. It was like luggage and stuff. I don't know. It was like boxes of crap in front of the doorway, so I couldn't get out. And my first thought in the dream was, well, what if I have to take the dog out to go pee? Like, I can't go out there now because all the shit's in my fucking way. That's what I said. So I peeked my head through the door, and the garage was empty. It was all cleaned out. I mean, it wasn't empty, but it had... My garage is dirty, for one, right now. The trash needs to get taken to the damn dump or something. I don't have a vehicle, so the only one with a vehicle needs to take care of that shit. It's pissing me off. I know I should just say it, but to your face, and I will. I know you're busy, but I don't know. Whatever. Who cares about the trash? And I don't know, there's other stuff that needs to be organized, but it's cold out there, so it's like, who wants to organize it right now? That's a spring job. So anyways, that's like, I'm saying that about real life. Anyways, no, it's like, because I remembered, I'm like, everything was like kind of piled up before. Where'd everything go? is what I was thinking. I'm like, And then I looked over in the corner or to the back wall, and I'm like, his tool bench is gone. Like his good one in real life. And I'm like, it was replaced by a wooden one. But it looked like a wooden desk almost. And it was just wood color. It's like a wood bench, but it looked like a wooden desk ultimately. And it was just right there. And there was just a couple things on it, but all the tools were gone, everything, like, I don't know. It was just, it wasn't the way it was supposed to be, basically. It was all like, I don't fucking know. Looked like we got robbed or somebody moved out. Because my first thought was, oh, is he like packing up and moving out and not telling me? Is what I said in a dream to myself. And then I heard no. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, whatever. This was really, I don't know. I just turned around, basically. So I turned around and I wanted to, when I turned around, I went to the door to ask him, to be like, what the hell's going on? Like, why is all this shit in front of the fucking door? And I wanted to just ask him a question. So I pushed open the doorway to the bedroom, and he was sitting on the edge of his bed with blue camp chairs, okay, of all fucking things. And I don't know if he knew that I was there, but I just opened the door, and he's like pulling things out, and he's like, I gotta get rid of the barcodes. Like I said, it might not be the people, it's representing somebody else. Because I said there was theft in the situation, I just did. And I'm like, you gotta get rid of the barcodes? Like, for what? Because in the dream I'm going, why? You know, who cares if you bought it? Whatever. Like, are they ugly or something? No, that's what people do. You get rid of serial numbers, barcodes, whatever. I don't know. You get rid of something when you steal shit. Also, I don't really know what you get rid of, but it has something to do with, so somebody can't go return it and be like, oh, this was stolen property, or it can't be identified. Maybe that's why I said barcode or serial number. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. He said barcode in the dream, and it was camp chairs. It was blue camp chairs. And then, because he was like getting really frustrated taking things out and then fucking throwing them, like, oh, I gotta get rid of these barcodes. Like, I gotta get rid of this shit. Oh, I gotta get rid of this shit. And then, right before I could say something, the door slammed in my face, and I was like, okay, never mind, I wouldn't ask that question. So I was like, I'm gonna go have a cigarette. I'm like, well, I obviously can't go in the fucking garage now. You know, it's all blocked off on the camera, and I don't know, whatever. Like, I can't go in there now. So I'm like, and I thought to myself, I can't go to my room because that's the last place that I'll ever go. So I'm not doing that. And then I'm like, I guess I could go to the basement. But then I said, I don't want to go to the basement because I don't want to be trapped down there. And then I woke up. There's more meaning to just that, and it could have to do with someone completely different or somebody else in the situation. That could be how they're feeling, you know? Like, how do I, like what? Like maybe there's either someone you want to be around or there's a place you want to go, and you just, it's almost like, if I go there, will I make it out? Like, will things work out, basically? Something like that. But that was the dream I had, and I know it will mean more to me when I rewatch it. Oh, the other thing, I kept going like this when I was downstairs. Like, my lips get dry anyways, they just legit do. And I went like this, but the poison stuff makes your lips super fucking dry, and they burn around the edges. And I've said that before. Something about chapstick too. Be careful with chapstick. I don't know. There's certain chapsticks that need to go. And it's weird because I heard that one day a while ago, and I'm like, what about fucking chapstick? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. And then I think it was like, I don't know, just a little while later, without me touching anything, the chapstick I had on my nightstand rolled off my nightstand and fell down. And I'm like, oh, chapstick. Well, I left it down there. I don't know why. I'm just like, I'm not going to pick it up. But it's the moisture one. I don't know. There could be something significant there. I don't really know. I just heard if your lips are dry, use fucking chapstick. Maybe somebody uses a lot of chapstick. Who fucking knows? That could be a sign there too. But no. The poison thing, it makes it really raw and red and it hurts. And I said, when I was doing this, I said, I'm going to show them how it's done. Oh, now I'm flipping off everyone. I'm going to show them how it's done. So it's almost like you didn't get the job done. You fucked up doing whatever. I'm going to show you how it's fucking done. Somebody flips people off this way with their finger left up. Because I usually do this. This is like a guy thing to do. I don't know. Not always. So let's see. Well, the truth is out. There we go. I feel like communication's coming in. It already did. It already did. Well, it could be certain communications already come in, but I feel like, because I wanted to talk about a love situation. Yeah, there's wish fulfillment here. Somebody's thinking about this tower moment. They're thinking about a decision. Like, this is, what do I do here? Because it's like, this is my destiny. I can't let destiny go, kind of thing. So I'm going to bring the bringer of the storm, basically. Someone's thinking about the storm. And it's like the eye of the storm is communication. So I kind of feel like communication, the truth is circling a situation ultimately. So it's hovering right over your head or their head or both your heads. And someone just needs to make the damn decision to speak their truth, because there's a lot I have to say is what I want to say. Like, the truth is coming in. I feel like what's going to make these tornadoes touch down is somebody saying something. It's communicating. It's communication, but it's happy communication. This is wish fulfillment. This is getting what you want. You really do want to hear from somebody, and this is good. This isn't bad. This doesn't feel like, This feels like long overdue communication. And that could be with anything. It could be friends, family, love, whatever. It's just something that makes you happy. I just heard the whole clink, clink, wink, wink thing. Yeah, because there's love here. You could have offered your love to somebody. Why does my ass hurt all of a sudden? It feels like I broke my tailbone again. I've had that feeling before. Oh, that happened when I was sitting in the basement on the chair. That fucking metal bar hit my butt. And it hurt. But anyways, there's a lot of love here because look, the 9, 10, the 10 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. It's emotionally satisfying. I feel like it's stable too. So it's almost like the second somebody comes in and says something, your 9 of Cups is going to turn to 10. Because it's like, look, this cup is very different. Even though they have like a similar design on them, this one, look how like, just, I don't know, there's more to this cup. This cup has more in it. There's more around it. It's vibrant. It's an HD. The HD cup is your cup, or vice versa, whatever. Someone's felt that way for a long time. They just didn't fucking say nothing, just saying. There's like aquatic life here too. So I don't know if there's going to be a vacation coming up for some of you guys, or if there's someone who lives like near pretty waters. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're pretty water. Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman that kind of like to meet. Maybe that's it. Yep. We have success. Oh my gosh, that's that golden leaf thing that I was talking about in a different one when I went, oh, success. I was like, what the hell is that? Which actually, what does it mean? I gotta look that up. But this is success. This is attention. I'll give you my undivided attention. Have no fear. I am here. That's what I just heard. It's like this guy's wearing like golden, it's like kind of whitish gold, whatever. So it's like this person has a pure soul, for one, even if they didn't think they did, or even if they didn't act that way. But it's like your golden opportunity is also their golden opportunity. So it's like you've got each other. So it's not just one person who's gonna make everything bright and shiny. It's together, you know? Something like that. But he's wearing a red cape, which shows me it's like a cloak. It's like I'm hiding all of this pureness and wonderfulness with passion, basically. So this person might have been a little promiscuous or came off that way, even if they're not. Like, they could have been once upon a time, or they still were, whatever. I don't know. It's different for everyone. But it's almost like, this is all I want. I only have passion. I don't love anyone. Well, they do, because their passion's still there, but it's everything else is shining through. So what you don't see coming is you're getting what you want, ultimately. Yeah, the 10 of fucking cups. I just fucking said that. You're getting what you want. 10 plus 1 is 11. So there you go. Twin flame shit. So your twin's coming in. I said there was a twin and a soulmate. And either one, both of them would be good. But the twin's coming. They want to work on something with you. This person's been figuring things out. Like, I don't know. I feel like they've really been studying. For some of you, either you or this person have been in school and you've been legit studying a craft, doing whatever it is, your trade or whatever. But I feel like I've been studying you. I've been studying the situation. I've been learning about myself. What is that? It's not Akashic Records. Is that what it's called? Ancient Records, okay. Somebody's been reviewing their dreams, trying to figure out what their dreams mean. Maybe that's why I was explaining my dream. But anyways, I'm reading up on something. I don't know. Okay, even if this has nothing to do with the love situation, I feel like it does. This person's doing research. They're researching a lot of different things. It's conspiracy shit. I don't know, I'm doing my research. Through my research, I'm figuring shit out. I'm working on something. This person's also working on... What are they working on? Building up their empire, but I feel like there's a practical job here, like a normal job or whatever. Why am I getting stuffed up again? But then there's a creative endeavor too. So it's like I have my normal job, and I have to do research for this creative thing that I'm doing. I'm working on two things. So this person's busy.